these areas, restricted due to their danger and secrecy, are the most forbidden places in the world. Even the most adventurous souls should never wander anywhere near, from hazardous radioactive ruins to secret government experiments. Join me for today's video. We're counting down the 15 most forbidden areas on Earth. Starting with number 15, the Vatican Secret Archives. Deep within the heart of Vatican City, shrouded in centuries-old mystery, lies the Vatican Apostolic Archive, a treasure trove of historical intrigue. This is the sanctum where the Holy See has meticulously safeguarded its every proclamation, state paper, and correspondence since the beginning of time. Established by Pope Paul V, the Vatican Apostolic Archive was once veiled in such secrecy that even scholars had but a fleeting glimpse. Pope Leo XIII, in a momentous gesture, cracked open its hollowed doors to researchers in the late 19th century, allowing them to comb through its ancient corridors. Today, over 1,000 inquisitive minds annually sift through its 85 kilometers of shelving, exploring over 35,000 volumes that narrate the ecclesiastical saga. What lies within these sacred walls is nothing short of historical drama. Here, penned requests for marital dissolution by Henry VIII of England vie for attention with handwritten transcripts of Galileo's heresy trial. Even the genius Michelangelo, it seems, was not immune to earthly concerns, as his letters grumble about unpaid labor from the Sistine Chapel. Yet gaining entry to this sanctum is no casual affair. Distinguished scholars armed with adequate knowledge of archival research are the chosen few allowed to tread on this sacred ground. Armed only with paper, pen, and maybe a computer laptop, ink and digital cameras are forbidden. A meticulous process governs the retrieval of documents, only 5 at a time, with a daily cap of 60. Number 14. Ilha de Camara Grande. Off the Brazilian coast, a mere 93 miles from the bustling Sao Paulo, lies a realm of terror, Ilha de Camara Grande, ominously nicknamed Snake Island. This desolate outpost left untouched by human hands harbors a dark secret that keeps all intruders at bay. Estimates suggest an alarming population density of 2,000 to 4,000 golden lancehead pit vipers, equating to almost 5 serpents per square meter. Now, the scale of this serpent invasion might be more palatable if we're dealing with harmless 2-inch reptiles. Alas, the golden lanceheads of this place are no ordinary snakes. They're unique pit vipers known scientifically as Bothrops insularis, belonging to a genus responsible for a staggering 90% of Brazilian snakebite fatalities. Growing over half a meter long, these venomous predators wield a potent cocktail that swiftly dissolves flesh at their bite's epicenter. Camara Grande, despite its potential as a haven for migratory seabirds, serves as a treacherous pit stop due to its macabre serpents. Golden lancehead's venom evolved to incapacitate and swiftly dispatch seabirds that dare land on the island's trees. Marcelo Duarte, a seasoned biologist with over 20 visits to Snake Island, downplays the locals' exaggerated snake density claims. While perhaps not reaching the mythical 1:5 ratio, a single serpent per square meter still stands as a stark reminder. In this serpent-infested haven, you're never more than 3 feet away from the end of all things. Number 13. RAF Menwith Hill. Right next to the town of Harrogate in North Yorkshire, England, lies Royal Air Force Menwith Hill, a clandestine hub of communications and intelligence. Far from the idyllic image of rural England, this station plays a pivotal role in providing support services to both the United Kingdom and the United States. What sets Menwith Hill apart is not its bucolic surroundings, but its formidable infrastructure. Having an expansive satellite ground station, the site is a dual-threat marvel, a communications intercept and missile warning stronghold. Renowned as the world's largest electronic monitoring station, it stands as a sentinel of global surveillance. It functions as a critical ground station for satellites under the watchful eye of the U.S. National Reconnaissance Office, acting on behalf of the NSA. Its landscape is dotted with iconic white radomes, affectionately known as the golf balls, concealing antennas that participate in the intricate ballet of global intelligence. And rumors persist that Menwith Hill is a linchpin in the Echelon system, a global electronic communication interception network. Security here at Menwith Hill is a serious affair, entrusted to the vigilant watch of the Ministry of Defense Police. Armed officers stand ready for rapid deployment, fortifying the station against any potential threats. The British government bestowed protected status upon RAF Menwith Hill in 2006, making trespassing a severe criminal offense under Section 128 of the Serious Organized Crime and Police Act of 2005. Number 12. Mizgorai. In the realm of the Republic of Bashkortostan, within the Russian federal subject, lurks Mezgorai, a closed town, a whisper in the wind, a secret concealed within the Ural Mountains. Such clandestine settlements, remnants of a bygone era where mystery and silence reign supreme, are the hallmarks of closed towns. While maps may omit their existence, those who inhabit them are sworn to secrecy, guarding their residence with an unyielding vow of silence. Mezgorai, a moniker etched in the whispers of the unknown, was born in 1979, yet it didn't grasp its present identity until 1995, shrouded in the cloak of secrecy that veils closed towns like a ghostly specter. Often hailed as Russia's Area 51, Mezgorai beckons the curious with a tapestry of rumors. What transpires here is concealed within its borders. It remains an elusive puzzle, a riddle wrapped in uncertainty. Speculation swirls like the Ural winds, suggesting this place harbors a nuclear missile base, hosts military battalions, or conceals a colossal underground complex. The 2010 census claimed a population of around 17,000, but in the clandestine realm of Mezgorai, truth is a slippery entity, escaping the grasp of outsiders. The mystique deepens as Mezgorai's secrets intertwine with the shadow cast by Mount Yamantau, a geological companion veiled in intrigue. Russia, in its official stance, deems it a mere mine. However, across borders, the U.S. government suspects a complex akin to the legendary Cheyenne Mountain or the Raven Rock Mountain complexes. A dance of denials and suspicions enshrouds this part of the Ural Mountains, adding another layer to the enigma that is Mezgorai. Number 11. Niha Island. Mere miles from the sun-soaked beaches of Kauai, a hidden gem lies untouched by time. Niha, a stretch of land that's preserved the essence of early Hawaii. Rising from the ocean like a secret sanctuary, the island remains a well-guarded realm, familiar only to its 70 full-time residents, and those blessed with an invitation from the family that has held dominion over its 69-square-mile expanse since 1864. For Niha's privileged few, there are no modern conveniences, no paved roads, hospitals, police stations, or grocery stores. Indoor plumbing is a luxury unknown to this haven frozen in time. Instead, residents draw sustenance from the land, relying on rainwater systems and a sprinkling of solar panels for elemental needs. The allure of this place, the Forbidden Isle, is not lost on dreamers seeking exclusivity. Portions of the island have cautiously opened their doors to small tours, allowing a glimpse into this earthly paradise. Unique to Niha is its linguistic sanctuary. It stands as the last bastion where Hawaiian remains the primary language, boasting its own distinctive dialect, Oleo Kanaka Nihau, a linguistic relic closer to the original Hawaiian language, predating the missionary era that shaped its evolution elsewhere. Purchased in 1864 by Elizabeth Sinclair for a mere $10,000, Niha's ownership has passed through generations of the Robinson family. And despite whispers of its allure, Niha remains a forbidden realm for all but the Robinson family, their relatives, a few U.S. Navy personnel, some government officials, and some select guests. Number 10. The Pionen Bunker. In the White Mountains on Södermalm in Stockholm, Sweden, lies a subterranean marvel, Pionen, a formal civil defense center reborn as Bahnhof Data Center, a fortress of technology and innovation. Initiated in 1943 to safeguard critical government functions, this clandestine facility was resurrected in 2008 by the visionary Swedish internet service provider Bahnhof and has since become a technological masterpiece. It's more than a data center, it is a testament to human ingenuity, seamlessly blending security, sustainability, and a dash of science fiction allure. Bahnhof, founded in 1994, stumbled upon an opportunity in 2006 to transform a nuclear shelter into a cutting-edge data center. This ambitious project, realized between 2007 and 2008, involved blasting over 4,000 cubic meters of rock to carve out the 1,200 square meters required. Pionen's inception was not merely about technological demands, but creating a facility that captures imaginations. Immersed beneath 100 feet of solid Stockholm bedrock, Pionen stands as a sentinel of security, fortified by a 15-inch thick door and accessed through only a discreet entrance tunnel. Designed to withstand the unthinkable, this data center can brave even the blast of a hydrogen bomb. What sets it apart is not just its impregnable exterior, but its Hollywood-inspired interior. With an atmosphere reminiscent of science fiction classics like The Empire Strikes Back and maybe James Bond, this facility exudes a unique ambiance. As part of the Bahnhof Data Center, Pionen is not merely a data haven, but a co-location center. In 2010, it played host to WikiLeaks servers, adding another layer of intrigue. Beyond its operational significance, Pionen serves as the network operations center for Bahnhof's extensive operations, managing a network of 5 data centers across Sweden. Number 9. The Bank of England Gold Vault. Beneath the bustling streets of London lies a subterranean fortress of wealth and history. The Bank of England's vaults on Threadneedle Street. This unassuming location guards a staggering fifth of the world's gold, a glittering trove estimated at over £172 billion, or just over $250 billion, making it a global financial stronghold. The vaults, nestled under the venerable Bank of England, cradle an awe-inspiring 5,100 tons of gold, forming the lion's share of the 6,200 tons securely stored beneath London's pavements. Visited by a BBC reporter, the 300,000 square feet of space unveils a silent realm where gold, measured in precisely 400 troy-ounce bars, resides in blue-numbered shelves organized meticulously. These gold bars, each weighing about 12 kilograms and worth around £250,000, serve as a beacon for investors seeking refuge during volatile markets. The vault's gold, stored in a variety of shapes, including those resembling loaves of bread or featuring slanted edges for easier handling, represents a tangible manifestation of global wealth. While the Bank of England may not possess the largest gold reserves globally, it stands as a guardian of a significant portion due to the London goods delivery system. This system, defining standards for large bars, enhances their tradability, contributing to London's status as a global gold hub. The history-rich vaults constructed in the 1930s maintain an air of tradition, with a touch of modern security, of course. Accessible through a system of 3-foot-long keys, an analog measure deemed more secure by experts, the vaults incorporate electronic safeguards. Visitors, in addition to physical access, must speak a password into a microphone for voice authentication, adding another layer of modern protection. Number 8. The Granite Mountain Record Vault. In the heart of Utah's Wasatch Range, a seemingly unassuming mass of solid rock known as Granite Mountain stands as a silent guardian of historical treasures. Despite its name, this geological formation primarily consists of quartz monzonite, a rock akin to granite. And beyond its geological significance, Granite Mountain harbors a remarkable secret, a testament to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints' commitment to preserving the past. Constructed in 1965 by the LDS Church, the Granite Mountain Records Vault is a sanctuary for invaluable records, particularly an extensive collection of family history microfilms. This vault, an engineering marvel, is carved 600 feet into the north side of Little Cottonwood Canyon, ensuring a safe and controlled environment. What makes the Granite Mountain Records Vault a paragon of security is its stringent access restrictions, safeguarding records from tampering and environmental contaminants. Robust entrance doors, an internal water reservoir, and constant temperature and humidity levels ensure stability. 6 separate vault chambers, accessible through 1 main and 2 smaller entrances, further fortify the vault's security infrastructure. This record vault houses over 2.4 million rolls of microfilm and over 1 million microfiches, translating to approximately 3 billion pages of family history records. Beyond mere storage, digitization efforts initiated in 1999 have significantly streamlined the process, producing 10 times the images compared to 5 years prior. The records within the vault include genealogical information, birth and death registers, wills, probates, and census reports. Beyond its role as a repository for genealogical records, the vault serves also as a deep archive for a myriad of church materials. Scriptures in every language, temple ordinance books, general authority meeting materials, financial records, and, of course, audiovisual masters find a secure home within those granite walls. Moving on to number 7. Iron Mountain Underground. When it comes to the hills of western Pennsylvania, there is more than meets the eye. An unexpected sight disrupts the serene landscape of Butler County. A high chain-link fence crowned with razor wire marks the entrance to a unique facility that conceals its secret beneath the Earth's surface. This is Iron Mountain's main archive facility, nestled within a sprawling 1,000-acre abandoned limestone mine, covering over 145 acres. Guarded by semi-automatic pistol-wielding sentinels, the facility's main archive plunges 22 stories down, creating an elaborate subterranean honeycomb. Among the corridors and red steel doors embedded in the rock face, Room 48 emerges as an experiment in data center energy efficiency. Operating for a mere 6 months, this room serves as Iron Mountain's laboratory for optimizing the use of geothermal conditions and engineering designs to create an ideal environment. Unlike traditional data centers, Room 48 eschews the raised floor concept. Networking wires float above the server racks, drawing cooling benefits from the limestone walls and vents attached to the ceiling-mounted red spiral ducts. The HVAC system relies on cool waters of an underground lake spanning hundreds of acres, and natural light penetrates the room through an extended ceiling tube, strategically designed to minimize heat. This ingenious design allows the 55-degree limestone roof to absorb excess heat, preventing its accumulation in the 4,100 square foot space. Charles Doty, Iron Mountain's Vice President of Engineering, guides visitors through this subterranean marvel, sharing his profound knowledge of molecular chemistry and mineral properties. With 37 years of experience in the tunnels of this former mine, Doty is on a perpetual quest to refine the perfect environment for storing both paper and electronic records. The underground, as it's aptly named by employees, houses various amenities, including a cafe and a fire department with 3 engines. A network of golf carts navigates the miles of roadways and tunnels, shuttling the 2,700 workers who traverse this unique subterranean world. Number 6. The New York Federal Gold Vault. In the heart of Manhattan's financial district lies a treasure trove of unimaginable wealth. Concealed 80 feet beneath the sidewalks, the New York Federal Reserve Bank's special vault. This unique repository in the bedrock safeguards the largest accumulation of gold in human history, holding a staggering 7,000 tons of gold bars, equivalent to around 5% of all gold ever mined. Access to this subterranean fortress is a feat in and of itself, requiring entry through a cylindrical passageway that rotates with the simple turn of a wheel. The silver-shaped section of the cylinder, when aligned with the entry hallway, unveils the pathway. Inside this vault, 122 mini-vaults stand, each designated for a specific country, alongside a library vault catering to account holders with smaller deposits. Every gold bar within the Fed's vault is considered non-fungible and unique, distinguished by variations in purity and weight. Contrary to expectations, the New York Federal Reserve Gold Vault isn't the playground of millionaires and billionaires. Its clientele consists of sovereign nations. While the list of account holders remains a closely guarded secret, it's speculated that state-run banks such as the Bank of England, Banque de France, Deutsche Bank are among its prestigious clients. These foreign countries choose to store their gold in New York due to its central and convenient location. The central deposit system provides the added advantage of facilitating gold transfers between nations with a mere order to transfer bars from one compartment to another, incurring a modest handling fee of just $2 a bar. Another remarkable aspect of this gold vault is its openness to public tours, offering a rare glimpse into the heavily guarded world of global wealth protection. While current booking availability is limited, the fact that such a secure facility allows public access distinguishes it from its counterparts like the Gold Bullion Depository at Fort Knox, which strictly prohibits entries to reporters, members of Congress, and even former presidents. Look but don't touch. Number 5. Bohemian Grove. Established in 1872 as a haven for journalists, artists, and musicians, the Bohemian Club has evolved into one of the most exclusive men's clubs and secret societies in the United States. Nestled at Post and Taylor, its headquarters boasts exterior plaques adorned with owls and the emblematic motto, "Weaving spiders come not here." Originally a creative hub for luminaries like Ambrose Bierce, Mark Twain, and Jack London, the club expanded its membership to local businessmen and entrepreneurs. The Grove's notorious camp hosts a global assembly engaging in male bonding, unabashed acts of debauchery, including famous rituals of relieving themselves on surrounding redwood trees, symbolizing a man's dominance over nature. The commencement, known as the Cremation of Cares, sees members figuratively burning away the burdens of their outside lives. The Bohemian Club's roster reads like a who's who of modern homogeny, featuring figures such as George Bush the Elder, Henry Kissinger, and board members from the Halliburton and Bank of America. Despite its original ethos of enjoyment over networking, historical accounts suggest that clandestine lakeside talks at the Grove played pivotal roles in events like Richard Nixon's 1967 presidential campaign, the Manhattan Project, and shaping future international policies. Access to the Bohemian Club's headquarters or the Grove is a formidable challenge for outsiders, reinforcing that aura of mystery. Unless one has the rare privilege of cozying up to an old family friend, gaining entry to this place remains an elusive endeavor, leaving the secrets of the Bohemian Club to be whispered only among its privileged members. Number 4. Bold Lane Car Park. Derbyshire, England is home to Bold Lane, home to what is hailed as the world's most secure multi-story car park, Bold Lane Car Park. It's operated by ParkSafe Systems. This unassuming facility stands out for its security features, making it a preferred choice for patrons despite the proximity of cheaper alternatives. Construction began in the 1970s. Bold Lane Car Park has undergone a transformation to earn its reputation as one of the world's most secure buildings. In the 1990s, the car park faced escalating crime and drug-related issues, prompting the introduction of cutting-edge security measures. These innovations included individual barcodes, sensors, and high-tech equipment such as barriers that deploy in response to security breaches. The land on which Bold Lane Car Park now stands was initially opened as a park in 1920, known as Bowden's Plaisance, a generous donation by temperance union activist Mary Shuttleworth. In the early 1970s, it underwent renovation, and the car park emerged in 1974. However, by the 1990s, it became a hub for anti-social activities, prompting the Derby City Council to partner with ParkSafe Systems to rejuvenate and secure the premises. It offers 315 parking spots, each equipped with high-tech security features, including CCTV surveillance for every parking bay. Renovated in 2010, this car park has not reported a single theft or case of vandalism in the last 23 years, a feat attributed to its security. Ken Wigley, an agricultural engineer and proprietor of ParkSafe Systems, designed a foolproof security system after facing a personal setback, a car break-in at an airport. Applying principles from his agricultural engineering background, Wigley developed sensors that could detect any movement of a parked car. This design, implemented in Bold Lane Car Park, resulted in an immediate reduction in car theft. The car park's entrance issues a barcode ticket linked to a specific parking bay. This ticket, along with payment, activates or deactivates the sensor under the car, with a vigilant control room operator overseeing 200 cameras, pedestrian access points, and emergency buttons. Bold Lane Car Park exemplifies how technology can be harnessed for unmatched security. Number 3. White's. In the Fancy Pants district of St. James in London, White's stands as a venerable institution, tracing its roots back to 1693, when it began as a modest hot chocolate shop. With a rich history spanning centuries, it's evolved into the oldest gentlemen's club in London and is renowned as one of the most exclusive private clubs in the city. White's had humble beginnings at 4 Chesterfield Street in Mayfair, founded by Francesco Bianco, an Italian immigrant. Initially named Mrs. White's Chocolate House, it started as a hot chocolate emporium, also selling tickets to theatrical productions. Over time, White's seamlessly transformed from a tea shop into an exclusive club, gaining notoriety in the early 18th century as a gambling house, earning its patrons the moniker the Gamesters of White's. With a membership boasting esteemed individuals like Charles III and the Prince of Wales, White's is synonymous with exclusivity. Even former British Prime Minister David Cameron, whose father once chaired the club, held a membership for 15 years. The club's allure lies not only in its rich history, but also in the distinction of its members. The present clubhouse, located at 3738 St. James Street, is a Grade 1 listed building. Originally constructed in 1674 and rebuilt in 1787, possibly by James Wyatt, it underwent further modifications in 1811 and a frontage remodeled by Lockyer in 1852. While the club doesn't offer member accommodations, it does compensate with a range of luxurious facilities. The members' dining room, billiards room, library, and cards room provide spaces for socializing, private dinners, and leisure. White's, with its more compact bar compared to other clubs, has a distinct character that even found its way into literature. In Peter Fleming's spy novel The Sixth Column, 1951, where the club is thinly veiled as Black's, the bar is vividly described, offering insights into its intimate ambiance and the rationale behind its size. Number 2. Club 33. Club 33 is an elusive haven for the world's elite, right in the middle of Disneyland. This VIP lounge, shrouded in secrecy, offers a discreet retreat for celebrities, business moguls, and high-profile individuals. Despite its exclusivity, the allure of this club has piqued the interest of Disney enthusiasts, unveiling a tale of opulence and mystery. Club 33 is not merely a dining venue, it's the epitome of sophistication and luxury. Established for those who value privacy and are willing to pay a hefty price for it, this fine dining establishment caters to renowned visitors. The club offers an escape from the crowds and provides an elegant ambiance. The roots of Club 33 trace back to Walt Disney's experiences in the 1964 World's Fair, where private lounges hosted by corporate sponsors left a lasting impression. General Electric, set to sponsor the Carousel of Progress, imposed a condition on Walt to construct a private lounge, eventually leading to the birth of Club 33 in May of 1967. The original club, adorned with antiques and original works of art, featured 2 dining rooms, the gallery and lounge alley, each showcasing a unique blend of elegance and charm. The main dining room, styled in First Empire decor, exuded the ambiance of the early 19th century. The Disney Room, or Trophy Room, housed an eclectic show with animatronic figures, providing a whimsical touch to the refined setting. In 2014, Club 33 underwent significant renovations, evolving into a modern and refined space. Chef Gloria Tay, appointed in 2022 as the first female chef de cuisine, leads a culinary team that delivers gourmet delights in a refreshed setting. The membership is a privilege bestowed upon a select few, with a wait list that's been mythically suggested to span over 15 years. The heavy price tag, initial investment, and annual dues also serve as a deterrent to all but the most affluent. Access to this elite club is not merely a financial matter. It requires an exclusive invitation, emphasizing fame, influence, and prestige, that usually asks for members to deposit $60,000 in initial invitation investment, along with the $25,000 in annual dues. On top of all that, membership to Club 33 is through invitation only. Number 1. The Ise Grand Shrine. Existing peacefully and exclusively in the heart of Japan, the Ise Grand Shrine is one of the most intriguing places in the country's rich cultural heritage. This ancient and intricate temple, considered one of Japan's most sacred sites, harbors a unique tradition that sets it apart: a complete reconstruction every 20 years. This colossal endeavor, with a price tag reaching millions of dollars, is not merely an architectural feat, but it's a symbolic ritual deeply rooted in Shinto beliefs. Dating back to the 8th century, the Ise Grand Shrine has undergone a complete reconstruction every 2 decades, a practice meticulously adhered to since the late 700s. Surprisingly, each new iteration is not an upgrade, but an identical replica, created in an entirely different location from its predecessor. The meticulous effort invested ensures that the latest rendition mirrors the original shrine with precision. The current iteration, completed in 2013, marks the 62nd reconstruction, with the 63rd scheduled for 2033. The Ise Grand Shrine is not alone in this tradition, as 124 other shrines in Ise undergo a similar rebuilding process every 2 decades. This process involves designating a specific area adjacent to the shrine, known as Kodenchi, as the future site for the next replica, marked by a symbolic hut and a 7-foot pole. As the 20-year cycle approaches its end, the shrine is reconstructed around the new pole, and the previous version is ceremoniously dismantled. The question arises, now, why invest such exorbitant sums in this cyclical rebuilding process? Well, the answer lies in the profound symbolism embedded into Shinto beliefs. The ritual represents the Shinto concept of the death and renewal of nature, emphasizing the impermanence of all things. It serves as a visual and spiritual reminder of the cyclical nature of life, reflecting the ephemerality of existence. Additionally, the process ensures the transmission of Shinmezukuri architectural skills to subsequent generations of Ise residents, preserving this unique form of craftsmanship for the future. Now, whether it's viewed as a marvelous tradition or criticized as a significant financial investment, the Ise Grand Shrine accomplishes this remarkable feat of being both one of the oldest and newest buildings in Japan simultaneously. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Thank you to our channel members.